Hey, folks, welcome to the show. There's a thing that's been bugging me for a few days now, and it goes back to where did the missing jewelry go? How did it get legs? And then I went back and listened to investigator Vivorito's testimony. And something hit me. There might be more direct evidence for Vivorito nicking the goods than than the circumstantial evidence against Jack Gotti laying hands on guns and drugs in Mr. Williams' house. So I thought we'd talk about it. Welcome to the show. All right, let's get back to her testimony, or to be exact, Doug Weinstein's cross-examination about how she actually tries to explain herself.
It's admitted.
Okay, now I'm going to show you a still from the video.
Sure,
Okay, do you recognize that?
I do.
And do you recognize the individual in that?
That is me. I do.
Okay. I am going to introduce DK15A. And it's redacted.
This is a still from a video. It is from a body cam video of sorts that is handed over to the defense. Nothing new, nothing special about that. Let's keep going.
No objection.
Okay.
All right, and that's a still from the video.
Yes, it's
Submitted.
DK15A. It's a still from the video, and it's been redacted to remove the image of Investigator Vivorito.
Thank you. It's
Okay.
submitted.
Would you please publish DK15A? Okay. Who is in this still image from DK15?
Okay, folks. This is the last provable point in time somebody handled physically that item, that $500,000 or something watch. Now, there is body cam video. She will explain it in a second. But again, pay close attention.
That is me.
Okay. Do you recall when this was taken?
That was on March 9th of 2020. May 9th of 2022
And where was it taken?
at 355 Allison Drive, Northeast, Atlanta, Georgia, 30342.
And whose home was that at the time?
The home of Jeffrey Williams.
If you go back and listen to Max Short's cross-examination and how she's always combative, but she is not always entirely sure what she's about to say or answer because she doesn't know the questions. Now, this part with the missing jewelry, she knew it would come from the defense. She had time to prepare. This is one point. It sounds very rehearsed. Now, that's not direct evidence in itself. The direct evidence is right there. The last known person handling a $500,000 piece of jewelry, or a watch in this case. People have been convicted of less. Were you at the scene? Yes. Would your fingerprints be on it? Well, now she's wearing gloves, but would her DNA be on it? Probably. Were you the last known person handling it? Yeah. If she was, let's pretend that she has some priors. Do you think she would get the benefit of the doubt if she had a picture or a film of her going through a house? All of a sudden, oh, look, a watch that later got missing. If she had some priors, do you think she would have the benefit of the doubt? I don't think so. Let's keep going. That's just a thought experiment.
Where in the home are you?
Should be the master bedroom closet leading to the bathroom.
And in the video that you watched, which I'm not publishing, again, because it has your image on it.
Correct.
What are you doing at that point in the video?
We're inventorying the jewelry and items that
Inventorying the jewelry. There, before her, there was a cop who testified about the jewelry. He testified there were no inventory. He testified all went into the same bag. Everything. Into the bag. Into the bag. They even brought it up to the stand and showed everybody. Here it is, one giant bag labeled jewelry, probably containing $4 or $5 million worth of jewelry. Probably. Or just knickknacks. But we do know that watch is a $500,000 watch or something around that number. We know that he went around with gold, white gold, platinum, stuff like that. I don't think $4 to $5 million worth of jewelry is a bad estimation. Remember, she says here, we did inventory. Made sure, show it to the camera of sorts.
are in the home.
Okay. And is this image that is taken that's part of your inventorying procedure in the home? Is that correct?
It's a documentation procedure, yes.
Okay. And do you recognize what you're holding in your hand in this still image?
I do.
And what are you holding in your hand?
A watch of some sort.
Okay. Do you know if do you recognize that as a Richard Mille watch?
I guess, yes.
And that's a pink watch, correct?
It's pink and either pink and light pink or pink and white, yes.
It's a pink band, correct?
Correct.
And it has a white ceramic, I'll call it the body of the watch.
White, yeah, I guess it's white if you say so, yes.
Okay.
I guess it's white if you say so. Now, I'm reading in more into this. I'm speculating. I'm reading in more into this. Why wouldn't she call it white? Is it because she knows it's actually has a specific shade of white? And how would she know that? Unless she actually checked it out. Still, this is speculating. But I don't think I'm speculating more here than the prosecutors are doing in this case.
After you took this image and you did this inventorying process, where did the watch go after this?
If you watch the video in its entirety, we're inventorying everything in the closet. There's a bunch of small boxes everywhere. So if you watch the video in its entirety, you take it and the watch is photographed like this, box is closed, it's taken and put up on the shelf in the upper left-hand corner, and the inventorying continues. And then jewelry starts getting packed up and getting ready for the evidence team to come and take it down to property.
Okay.
Pausing again, sorry. Packing everything up. Okay, nothing strange about that. You did take... This was a piece that was important enough for her to show the camera.
Since November the 4th of this year, have you spoken to the state about this particular watch, the pink watch with the white band that I've been calling the Richard Mille or Richard Mille watch?
To the state, no, but I've seen in like Twitter coverage of it going missing or whatever you want to.
Maybe.
Well,
Yeah, first of all, here is... Now we go into the credibility of the witness. Now, Judge Whittaker lets this go. But this witness, investigator Vivorito, is not allowed to take part of any coverage, any social media. Now, she's an expert witness. She can check the evidence. She can watch these proceedings. She cannot partake in social media, watching news. I mean, this is standard protocol for all witnesses. Now, why would she do this? Again, I'm speculating. But why would she be worried about that watch? Why would she scour the internet after mentions of her and that watch? Again, I'm speculating. But she probably is the last person physically handling that watch.
No, I mean, there's a camera in here. They know that it's being live streamed.
Yeah. So she lets that go.
Takes the watch after the inventorying
Okay.
process,
So if you watch the video in its entirety,
which I can't show here, but go
right,
ahead.
but if you watched it, like I watched it, the watch gets boxed back up and placed up on the shelf, and it gets left there by the team as as an accident. It was left there. The home
Accident? You just said you inventoried it. An inventory process. You showed it for the camera. Here, let's place it there so it can go into evidence. That's a $500,000 mistake to not, because it's in the closet in the master bedroom. Bag, go around, scoop it down. Mistake? Why that particular pink watch? Why was that particular watch a mistake?
was then turned over to Mr. Williams Sr. and Mr. Garfield Lamond to take possession of the home.
Now, she makes this sound like they scooped it down and took off. Woo! Dun, 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 dun. No. The process of handing it over is with paperwork. William Sr. has to sign. There's paperwork. He has to, okay, now you have been here, now you're leaving, yada, yada, yada. That takes a while. She claims you could see the watch being left on there. Yeah. Apparently, there's video of that. You know what's not video of? After the camera turns away from that, what's not on after they walk out of the closet and heads wherever? Ms Vivorito. Where are the footage of you from the state submitted into discovery? I haven't heard. The prosecution had several chances to rebut this by saying, look, here she is. Oh, we have her on camera all the time. If they had her on camera all the time, they would have shown it. They don't have her on camera all the time. Again, she's the last person who physically handled that watch. It was in a really nice box. I mean, What? She have studied these guys for years. She knows that what some like fake money in videos, yeah. Maybe a fake pose in front of a car, yeah. But Mr. Williams, no. Mr. Williams has real stuff. This is in Mr. Williams' home, in his master bedroom closet. There is where you have things you want close by. And you just left it there and then left it on by mistake. But where are you, Ms. Vivorito? Do I have direct evidence of that there aren't any video of her in view in a body cam? No, I don't have it. Of course I don't have it. But if it were there, the state would have shown it. They didn't, because it doesn't exist. And then she tries to blame Senior. Do you have evidence for that? No. I will argue to you guys that what I said in the beginning, there are more direct evidence of Ms. Vivorito nicking the goods than there are circumstantial evidence against Jack Gotti handling the drugs and guns in that house. Does it mean she nicked it? No. I'm just saying, if the state would treat Ms. Vivorito as they treat the suspects, the defendants in this case, they would have a much easier way to a conviction. But I'm just speculating. You guys tell me if I am far off or if I make sense. You tell me. Write it in the comments below. Hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. And I will see you in the next stream or video. Okay. Bye-bye.